All right. Welcome back to Thronebreaker, Neve the Tyrant, Part 3, as we are finishing up Act 1 here. I believe we're going to finish up Act 1 in this playthrough. We're going to go into this Nilfgaardian camp and see how they feel about me just slaughtering their annoying dude. Well, they're attacking me on sight, that's for sure. The Foragers. This is just a battle, straight up battle. Use the best thing we have all the time. Damn. Yeah, this is like one of those, like the early fights feel like they're very two-roundable. But I mean, no fight at the beginning of any RPG is really supposed to be really that hard. So I think that this is just honestly like, this is the enemy I'm fighting. His health is at 0 when his cards are at 0 and I have more points. Like, the fact that you're 2-0ing these opponents shouldn't really feel like... My dog. It never should feel like it's too easy. You shouldn't have to fail at every fight, because in traditional RPGs, like, you don't fail at every fight. In fact, lots of the bosses you will beat the first try. So thinking of it from an RPG standpoint, how entertained am I by the fight? So far, very, very entertained. And this is just a straight up fight, so let's just, I mean, I usually just set these guys up on the
I have not to reason why.
Because, you know, it's a good play when your opponent isn't going to ignite you.
154.
After 2 allies appear, boost off my 6. I mean, I probably just want to kill this guy, right?
One gold.
I agree, and I think the Silver Witchers and their provisions need to be paused.
Oh God!
Yeah, the thing about Silver Witchers is the other thing. It's like, what is the problem with the card? True, like, what is? I'm not saying that there is a problem with it. I'm saying, what is the problem with the Silver Witchers? Is the problem that they're too good at what they do they're too good at everything that they do, plus you can buff them with Desert Adventure. Is like all of the problems, but what? How do you nerf it? Like, the developers wanted it in the game, right? I mean, I should use Mia's ability.
Hey, that's it.
This is very RNG old school Gwent here. You play a random unit and boost it, plus it gives resilience, plus this has resilience. That's why you have to 2-0 these guys. Also, kind of, they encourage you to 2-0 them. Little sneeze attack. Sorry, guys. All right.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, I am.
Oh, right. I have the Rivian broadsword on now. So I don't mind. I'll let this... Don't I have 2 of these? So I move this out of the way so Caldwell can get in between them.
Keep calm, Tiberius.
It goes in this order. Does it go... Why would it go this way to this way? Why would I play this one first? Right to left? I thought that this game was always left to right. Like reading.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
That would have been a lot sweeter. Well, now I don't want to put this here. Now I want to put this where all these units are going to move onto this row, so this is the better place to have it. If I even have room to do anything. I mean, I think he just passes here anyway, no? My game crashed? Something going on here? My game's getting very jittery here. Oh, that was weird. My opponent like had to like make a lot of calculations in that moment, I guess. It took a long time. Wait, did he play a unit and then pass? Oh, was it because I couldn't play any more units? So I had no turn. I couldn't take a turn. Oh, this is going to be a pretty simple one, isn't it?
Again and again and again. New
Opponent
orders?
was thinking hard.
No.
Yeah.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow. Here time.
The constant we're here.
Aye.
Like, I know I can get some, like, really good lineup here. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can play this way.
Left, right.
Like, I'm thinking
left,
about it like it's a
right.
puzzle, but it's just, I just gotta outpower it.
Right.
Yeah, like, this is gonna be much better. So, how do we get this lined up here? So, like, 4 seems to be the magic number, I guess. This is gonna damage for 5, so that's not that great.
Give me a time.
Then there's Reynard, right?
Company, forward march! Arbalista, your command. Armor monster.
I have nothing else to pull. That's hilarious. Hiya! Boom, boom, sting. Yeah, so at this point, like, there's just no winning. AI just lags in battles with lots of units and frames drop. Mighty Pumpkin, yeah. Good morning, Gluzerker. How you doing? I mean, this fight is just over.
Should have listened to the old lady.
I like this Milk Guardian Knight dude, though. They have so many, like, hero models for, like, are these, like, these are, like, skeletons that they can use for other leaders, right? They can just, like, give a different skin to it. But they've built, like, all the framework for, like, so many cool things. Like, they'll be able to, like, the stuff that they can implement is kind of based on, like, the foundation that they put into this game. It's pretty exciting.
This house is reaping black-clad heads.
Oh, computer's thinking a lot again. All the leader models in Thronebreakers look really good. Yeah, I'm ready for like a bunch of multiplayer stuff. Yeah. Trying to find the best possible play. Maybe because it's hard mode, it tries to go through more like possibilities. I mean, I'd kind of believe that. Well, I don't even think it's mathematically possible, but I do want to knock the armor. What do you think, 95 to 11 is enough here to win? Yeah, that's got to be right. Hard mode just has to like think of all like more combinations and possibilities of like to get the highest number, right? That's got to be why it thinks it's like Grandmaster chess, right? Thinking. Because there's a lot to consider, I guess. Very unique effects in each one of these battles. I almost respect the thought that the computer puts into the play.
Scheiß in Zwei!
Alright, so I think the computer probably can autoplay this.
Off
right?
to the front yet again.
Ah! He!
Yeah, but we have it. There would have to be some stuff in that deck.
But what?
Yeah, that's fine there. That's RPG stuff. This, you know what? We just upgraded our weapons and we just came in slashing. Gotcha, first try. Lots of bosses are like that. RPGs. I just hope that, like, I do want Act 4 and 5 to be quite difficult. I mean, on hard mode with low morale, like, I would like it to be hard. I mean, but I know it seems like people are saying that the game doesn't increase in difficulty by much. But we'll see. We'll see. Keep in mind, guys, I'm a dummy. Like, I'm just a dummy sometimes. I'll play the game drunk. I don't know. I'll play it in the morning when I'm really tired. Oh, wait. I think we sneak up. Oh, yeah, it's here. Sneak up in here. Nope, we already came through. There's something else here. Certainly down through here. Yeah, so this is like one of the premiums, one of the common premiums. Unexciting. Well, you know what I want though? I want this card here. I want this card, not this effect, but this artwork in multiplayer Gwent. I want a little Blood and Wine, you know? So I hope in the expansion for Blood and Wine they have like a bunch of this wine. Or this particular, it's probably a Nilfgaard card. It's probably going to be a Nilfgaard card, but that's fine. Great effect. Stupid Nilfgaard getting all the good cards. Nilfgaardian Ultimatum. Yeah, that's right. It's the same thing that he read in the thing. And if I'm skipping too fast in the dialogue, which doesn't happen too often, but sometimes I might if I mean, I really shouldn't be doing that. I mean, there's a lot of people seeing this for the first time. Just gonna double check. But I got everything down here. If you are watching this on YouTube, pause the video. I'll take this little morale boost. From here on, I'm just not going to be skipping. I'm not going to be skipping too much. I will try. Monster fight. Queuing into some monsters. The abandoned farm. Eliminate all ghouls. Hint, have faith in your most loyal units. So yes, so use my leader ability and trigger their loyal abilities. Huh? Are you trying to tell me something here? I kind of hope the hints go away after Act 1, too. It's okay if I have to think in hard mode. In fact, if hard mode just had no hints, that would be. It seems like that would make sense. All right, so use leader's ability, eliminate all ghouls, right? Not all ghoul, all ghouls. Boost an ally by 4, give it 1 armor, and then trigger the loyal abilities. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, there's a way you can scorch them all. I just gotta remember how to do it. I think it's just...
One gold.
Oh yeah, this is the problem. The first ping. Because you can see what they're eating, right? They're eating 10s each time. I think the trap here is, I forget how this works, but there's a way you get two. If you kill one, I think you're supposed to thunder first. I did it already. Maybe I'm not sure if it's actually, this is actually a harder puzzle, but it's funny, like, I just don't remember how.
Give me it.
Like, these guys all line up to 21 or something. Like, I just did this yesterday. Oh no, I just do, I hit this for 10, right? And then they all devour, and they're all... Oh, but this one goes by 3, and then this is the 3. Yeah. I mean, if you kind of get there...
Arbalist,
you just kind of get there, I guess, if you just play it in this order. But you have to use Meave's ability. You have to use Meave's ability when you do it. But it was something about using her ability right away. I just couldn't remember how I did it, but you can see it wasn't... It kind of fell into it. Yeah, just a reminder that I have done this act in advance because I really wanted to play. So then I decided, no, just play 2 days a week and don't put yourself through this. So up until the end of Act 1, I may seem very familiar with these fights, but there was only 1 or 2 that I had to do twice, I think. But I was also not playing on hard mode. I also skipped stuff. So there is some stuff here that will be blind. And I'll explain when I get to these parts why I would be going to the blind. I already got it. Yeah, I already got it.
Then one day, gazing towards the horizon, the Queen spotted Lyrian banners whipping about in the wind.
At long last,
She said with a smile. Meave resolved to speak with the commander, one Baronet Eldar. It was the first time they met, and the youth very much impressed her.
It was the first time they met, and the youth very much impressed her. I think I know what you're trying to say.
Yet instead of questioning Eldar about the foe's troop movements, Reynard took the conversation down a seemingly irrelevant path.
And how's your father, if I may ask? In good health, I hope?
Yes, though he still nurses that bump he suffered while hunting last winter. Yet he's not one to complain. I'll tell him you asked.
Irritated at the trivial nature of the conversation, Meave gave her horse a dose of her reins and cantered off. Once Eldar and his men were safely behind them, she took Reynard aside.
Reynard, this is no time for gossip and pleasantries. We are at war.
Yes, Your Majesty. And in such times, little should be taken at face value. Even a man's name.
I like the smoke in the background now, and the smoke that's blowing down the hills. Very nice touch.
Get to the point, Reynard.
Very nice touch, very nice touch.
Eldar's father died a month past. His son, I venture, should have known as much.
But that means... Oh, the bastard. Impeccable accent, though.
I fear he's rather representative of what we face. Nilfgaardian spies are ever well prepared.
Tell me, how did you know?
He wears no mourning on his armor. Were it not for that, I dare say I might never have guessed. What are your orders, Your Grace? To observe these Nilfgaardian mummers?
Yeah, I mean, Nilfgaard. We hate Nilfgaard, right?
Assemble a force. Tell them to follow our new allies. Observe them closely.
As you wish, Your Grace.
No
Reynard's
spies,
scouts
no spies.
did as ordered, watching the false Lyrians while themselves remaining unseen. Soon after, a scout returned with news that the false Lyrians seemed headed for Rastburg, a castle several leagues to the north.
Castle Rastburg, huh? This is intense. I'm assuming this is Castle Rastburg here. The false Lyrians.
The false Lyrians approached Rastburg Castle. They sought to convince the defenders to open the gate. As their commanders negotiated with the commander on the ramparts,
I like the map scaling a
remaining
lot,
infiltrators
actually.
crouched hidden behind a wall, awaiting the signal to rush forth,
Time for Baronet Elder to join his falsely claimed father.
muttered the queen.
Follow me!
Like, you can assume that, like, days are going by here. An Imperial ruse. So we're fighting the fate. We're fighting these fakes, these biters, trying to bite my style, put on my clothes. I don't like it. It's good to me.
They found us!
Fake Lyrian.
Take enough to eat!
Alright, so this is a normal battle, but then he starts with 27 points, so it's just like Homecoming Gwent. It's just like, you know, Witchers with Roach. Tactical advantage situation. It's like pretty much the exact same thing. Ruby and Broadsword should be pretty good here. We have the Wagenburg? We do have the Wagenburg. Don't kill it! Don't kill it! No respect for that one, I guess. No respect, no respect. Man, the Wagenburg living would have been pretty important. Yeah, I mean, I gotta stop this. I gotta stop this here. It's kind of important.
One moment's all I need.
Smash it. Like, for the most part, you only need to, like, have a pretty rough idea that it's like, okay, is this a threat or yes or no, and how is it a threat? And then you can kind of, like, quickly get through this stuff. Like, you know, okay, these things are going to get bigger, but you're not really looking at total... Like, for a lot of the times, I'm not looking at total strength. I'm looking at when I can use my abilities where I know it's just going to get me the win. I'm just going to win the game.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
And sometimes the opponent just passes it. Well, I mean, does the opponent pass it? I don't think so.
Give me a time.
Man, feels so badass to use something like that in this game. Boost all units on your side by 2 and damage all units on the opponent's side by 2? Come on. Come on, that's sweet. But, like, you just keep playing because you can 2-0 these guys, right? Which, like I said, is fine. I don't want to thin too much though. Yeah, definitely get over. I'm trying to get him to pass at this point. His opponent will pass.
El Herzer.
Although I am down a card, and like they have ways of drawing. Like the opponent can end up like drawing cards and stuff, and like get cards back, which is like a power that your PvP opponent generally doesn't have. And I can see how they could really like make the difficulty kind of challenging for people to like that kind of like understand what's going on here. I have never really thought about passing on my opponent. It just hasn't really come up. It hasn't really come up.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
But I guess I will if my opponent doesn't pass here. Like, it'd be ridiculous to not do it.
Off to the front yet again.
I'm actually gonna pass here because it's like actually pretty crazy to think that this is an easy gap to close here. Wow, it did only take 2 cards. Ah, you know what? Maybe that actually puts me at a huge disadvantage here if you can draw cards. Wait, defeat. Oh, was it a 1-rounder? Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, dudes.
They found us! Say not to lead!
I didn't even mulligan properly. Alright, I got tilted there. That's stupid. I should be done. Didn't even mulligan properly.
They found us! Say not to lead!
Oh boy. Don't make the same mistake.
Man,
oh man.
Again and again and again.
Aha! God! Give me a target.
Well, whatever. I mean, it's still really hard to lose this one. You guys saw the position I was in.
Ha!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
So nice, I play it twice. So nice.
Her Majesty is exceptional. For Rivia!
Damn, do I still have one then? Is there still one on my deck then?
Ballista, your command.
I definitely didn't play any situations where this kept occurring. That's for sure.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf, are you?
Seifel!
feels like different this time.
Armor mounts.
El Herzer.
Left, right, left, right.
Yes.
I got my pulls out of my deck at a weird time, I think. I think I should be fine here. Like, the broadsword's so good right now.
This harvest will be reaping black clad heads.
Oh!
Ah!
Boom, 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 boom. So many things exploding. Now it's starting to look a bit how it looked last
Off to
time.
the front yet again.
No hero pass.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Like, how do you lose with this guy?
The commissar will hear. There's a time to reap, a time to sow.
Did I time this so I can't play this next turn? This is gonna be a situation where I lose with this card. Where it's like, how do you lose with this card? And I lose with this card. That would be fantastic for the stream. That would make me feel too good, right?
Go on, Enkazer!
Oh no, tell me it's not gonna happen.
That is what you folk like.
Ah.
The castle is secure, Your Grace.
No, it just means that that's what you're seeing, Chappy Chappy. You're seeing Tyrant Maeve. You're not
The
seeing Merciful
Nilfgaardians
Maeve.
found themselves in a clinch. As boiling oil and tar rained down on them from the walls, they attempted to retreat. Yet Maeve's halberdiers cut off their path, and at the fight's end, Maeve was victorious. The garrison commander now knelt by the body of the purported Baronet Eldar. In truth, a Nilfgaardian spy. He shook his head in disbelief.
Hi,
Me by
MCB.
name. Knew our watchwords. Why, if you hadn't come along, Your Grace, I fear even to think on it.
Let this be a lesson then. Trust no one, not a living soul.
Boost77, thanks so much for coming by and throwing that Twitch Prime sub my way.
Commandos!
Do I think Gwent will survive or will it die soon? What does die mean? Gwent, like, is Gwent going to stop being a game? Absolutely not. And that's fine. It's better. I think Gwent will survive. I'll answer your question in one of the two things that you asked me. It will not die soon. Chappy Chappy, that's right. That's right. Yeah, I mean, did your subs run out, guys? Maybe they were gifted?
Though victory was theirs, the Lyrians left Rasburg in mightily low spirits.
Gwent's great.
They now knew well
Gwent's
that
great.
Nilfgaard's spies were no less a threat than its heavy cavalry, than its war machines that spit fire.
That's weird, Ojots. You're gonna have to write Twitch support on that one. They'll hook you up. They'll take a look. They'll hook you up. Alright, cool. Well, what do you gotta say to me?
Milady, if I may, the enemy yet lurks. You must bolster your force. You must incorporate a detachment from my unit.
Recruit.
Oh, the times, the world, the day. Can't even tell friend from foe. Treachery round every corner.
Treachery around every corner. Speaking about going around corners, don't forget to go around this corner and grab this golden chest. which I have already grabbed, but once we get into Act 2, you will start seeing the real rewards. These were all, you get like the, there's like the Elephant Onion Soup Premium, the Bomb Heapers Premium, Treyharn's Premium. I think that one actually was Treyharn's Premium. Was this the ghoul fight? This was the ghoul fight, right? I already did this part. Oh, I missed a point of interest here. Oh, no, I didn't miss it. It was just something I didn't want. Recruits? I mean, I'm swimming in cash right now. Just so I can say I did everything? I don't know. And we'll continue along. Yeah, Thronebreaker does a good job of being, like, really good. The artwork is great, but still war-torn and sad, like Witcher style.
House, barn, granary, blackclads burnt it all down.
How dare they? These Nilfgaardians. Scum. Scum. How can Mogwai
Begged 'em,
sympathize with
milady.
them?
On hands and knees. They just laughed. We offend their emperor some ways, your majesty. House, barn.
I mean, it's like interesting. Like this area is just here just to tell you a little
burnt it
story.
all down.
There's nothing else really here, right? That I know of, unless there's a treasure there. I mean, I think the design is so good, like the way
What
how
the devil is going on?
it makes so much space out of this map. Like, it's not just like this is the map. It's like the way it takes you through each area, and before you kind of make the main advancement through, like, there's like 3 like major sections of this act. We're in the second section here, and it's like, I don't know, it's just they're really good. Nice spacing between like actual battles here. We gotta get that card. We gotta get that card piece. We got those people. We just got those extra recruits. Morale's gonna go up. Let's do this, damn radio.
Beware, Millie. Keep a keen watch. Heard the thunder of hooves from the high road. Cries ferocious in a foreign tongue. Your Majesty, what of Prince Willem?
Yeah, where is
he? Why's he not come to relieve us?
Yeah, where is that bead?
We died omens, oddities that foretold this.
Wait, I lost a tooth in my sweet bun?
Beware, Millie. Keep a keen watch.
Was he the guy who wrote that My Sweet Bun note before? Be interesting if you could like give notes to people. Is that what he says though?
We died omens.
And I lost.
Oddities that
Oh, I lost my tooth in a sweet bun.
Still.
Alright. Yeah, the water hag. All right, I love this fight because of the leader. Like I want to find a way to get this leader. Basically, I want whatever has to happen in Gwent. I'm so excited. Like the stuff that they've made, they could. I mean, if they ever wanted to repurpose it or something, they could just make a bunch of leaders. Make leaders more like choosing golds. Just give them a bunch of interesting abilities, 40 different things in decks. I don't know if that's good or not. There she is, Water Hag. She's like, oh yeah. It's awesome. It's so specific too. It's not like they can't repurpose this, right? This is the Water Hag. The only thing they can repurpose this with is a Grave Hag, because like I think it was already a reskin in the first place. So great. Yeah, they could do arena events and stuff. They could do all sorts of stuff. And like the fact that it's like after 5 turns makes rain each time. So it's just always raining when you fight it. there's like too much rain. Like there's only 2 rows to rain.
Ours is not to reason why.
Ours is not to reason why. I'll keep those guys frosty. Oh, and this was another fight where I totally misunderstood that the Rot Fiend was going to help me if I killed him. Yeah, like I thought it was something like I thought it was going to hurt my stuff. Yeah, I'm going to keep these guys frosty. Basically just wins us around. Oh, I didn't even play a card yet. Yeah, knockout punch. That's what I like about this game. It makes you feel like that's like the powerful like blow you need to knock them down once, so then you can go in for the kill. Like it's remarkably different from PvP Gwent, obviously, because round control, board control, card advantage, that kind of stuff is like a totally different thing. But in this one, it's just honestly about putting numbers on the board and just like actually like swinging the weapon and seeing the big crits. Like I like it. I think they did such a really good job doing that. And I like going for the 2-0.
Again.
Hey, Fire J, thanks so much. You are always so kind with your comments, because you remember that stream where I said, why are people always coming in saying I screw up? Why doesn't anybody just come in and say I'm good looking and I'm a good player? Fire J always opens with that now.
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a wolf.
These guys are so good too, because the rain just breaks them down.
Aye.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Big swings, big swings. What's the spy unit? Yeah, for Nilfgaard, it's true, because Calvin, I mean, Calvin's been in Gwent, but Calvin was only ever just mentioned, right? Alright, how do we want to do this? I mean... I should have moved that one. I wanted to.
Give me a time.
Yeah, I mean, between Reynard and the Regiment Drummer, like, I'm just considering a little bit extra stuff just because hard mode maybe there's like a surprise.
Discipline shall bring us victory.
A lesson in humility coming now.
Coming.
Arbalist in your command.
Well, I can just wait one more turn. If I would have moved one of these guys first, I could have maybe gotten more out of that. I just don't think I need more.
Should have listened to me old lady.
Boom.
Ah!
Boom. So it seems like pretty hard to lose. And like a lot's happening and stuff, like you're seeing a lot happen, but like, I mean, it's just, none of it really, like a lot of it matters to understand like what's happening, but the point disparity is so much that it just never really seems like loss is even close.
I fixed it.
Ojots, tier 1 sub, 2 months in a row. Thanks, Ojots. Always great to see you. Thanks for the sub, my friend.
Commandos!
Fixing it with that. Did you get it? Did you go through Twitch support on that one? And that's got like a death animation and everything. Like, it's so good, right? Water Hag, represent. Love that, Water Hag. Love that stuff. More black clads than mosquitoes. Goodies in a secret box on the side of the inn opposite the tunnel. What's up here? Some sort of dispute.
Niamh and company passed by a village evidently pillaged by the Nilfgaardians. From afar they had heard cries, but as they drew near they recognized them not as cries of grief, but as cursing, cries of anger.
Give him a proper walloping, the scoundrel!
Mercy, good folk! I've done nothing wrong!
The Queen demanded an explanation. A ruddy-faced blacksmith stepped forth and spit.
A Nilfgaardian spy the horse and is, your majesty. He's the one brought him here to raise the village. He's got to hang.
The other villagers agreed with the smith.
Okay.
The elf fell at the Queen's feet and groveled.
Have mercy, Drenna. Save your loyal subject. They lie. They fault me only as I am an elf.
All of them? Agree, though. Nah, I mean, I've already shown everybody that I don't want to be I don't want to flip flop on my values here. I'm like, guys, you know, it's just you know, it's hard to take this one, but people probably didn't take this one.
Niamh was torn, could not decide who spoke the truth. She thus resolved not to meddle at all. Coming to the elf's defense could only rile the resentful crowd. Later, as the villagers placed a noose around his neck, the elf cursed the Queen's indifference to his fate.
Devils take you, Dravograd! Devils take you! Your line! Your whole damned land!
I mean, I
gave
didn't
the signal to depart. As her force marched off, all heard the elf's cries of grief and pleas for mercy. Then they stopped mid-sentence. And the silence rang in Niamh's and her soldiers' ears.
No mercy, no mercy. They said my people all told me it was a spy. They all said it. Why would I not believe my people? Who is this elf? Tyrant, dude.
One traitorous head less than we had afore. One traitor.
All right. Ew. Am I stuck here? The whole village telling me he's a spy. There's clearly spies, right? We're gonna play through the game again with other choices later. We'll see. We'll see what I have time for, my friends, but I am engrossed in completing this game once. 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, Thronebreaker. Oh, that's someone's home, so my dog's getting a little whiny. All right. Yeah, assign a few recruits. We need these card pieces. Like, that's just non-negotiable, right?
Black lads trampled my son, your majesty. They saw him walking along the road. They didn't slow, not one bit. My lady, I've nae much, but I'll gladly give me last coin for the cause. For vengeance.
Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I missed something down here. I thought I had checked that. Easy enough. Easy enough to check here.
Meave's retinue was riding through a narrow gully.
Oh yeah.
When a shrill
Ambush.
cry cut the air.
And van den order!
The gully came alive, and soldiers in black armor rushed forth.
Let's do this. Bring it on. Shorten battle. Let's not make that mistake last time. Should be good. I mean, all the cards are so good, right? Like, should be good.
Defensive formation!
This is the one with the spy cards, yeah.
New orders? No?
Standard bearer. So like this recruit is the same as like the recruit from others. So, like reoccurring enemies is fine. That's good. That's RPG stuff, right? Every battle has unique stuff, but you get to know some of these cards, right? I mean, does the Wagenburg live if I play it first? Got this sneaking suspicion that it does not. But if it does, then...
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
Ours is not to reason why.
Ours is not the reason why. I like this card in multiplayer, by the way. Oh man, they hit the whole row? Did I know that?
I'm a monster.
So we're gonna lose all these units on the row next. So I think I have to just make sure I can use those things, or I just heal everything. Or wait, I mean I'm likely gonna get more value out of this now than ever than otherwise. I mean it just flipped over. Do I not have like one more turn before they flip back over again? Call me crazy. I believe I did. I also don't mind if these guys get hit as well. Yeah, I do have a one.
The commissar will hear.
This game's way too easy if you think about every move this hard. Or for you to think about every move this hard. Well, I mean, I just don't want to like fail the mission. That's all. I just want to make sure I'm not going to fail it, because that's not good viewing. It's not good viewing.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Yep.
Off to the front yet again.
Company! Forward march!
Ah, I forgot. I thought that was Caldwell. Shit. What am I doing? Misplay that, maybe. Puzzles are fine sometimes, but the regular 3-run battles are a joke.
A highly curious case.
I mean, that bums me out, but don't spoil that. Do you think that? I mean, it might be hard. I'm dumb, right? That's what I was saying before, Macaroni. I'm dumb sometimes. Sometimes I screw up. Heal an ally and boosted by the healed amount? Oof, that was really good for him, wasn't it?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Oh man, this sucks. Okay, like for real, like he got a lot of value out of that. Look how that went down. I shouldn't have even done that either. I'm so stupid. Now this won't die. Now I'm all distracted. Now you're like, speed up. Keep going. And the game ties, right? I tied the game.
A time to reap, a time to sow.
I'm gonna keep playing the way I'm playing. How about that, guys? How about I just keep playing the way?
Defensive formation!
Must be an important lesson in this. But what? 101, 102, 103.
I'm coming.
One goal.
Yo.
I mean, killing these is probably what I should be doing anyway.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear. Scheiß in train!
Give me a time.
Off to the front yet again.
If you insist.
Arbalist at your command. I'm a monster.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Quiet, the commissar will hear.
Can't take it anymore.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting. A highly curious case.
Just concede, nobody can beat the great one. Nobody indeed.
I want them taken alive! I need answers!
After the skirmish, the Queen's troops, the prisoners, whispered feverishly, then one spoke on their behalf. They would answer no questions until the Queen pledged to free them in return. The Lyrian soldiers saw this as arrogance, and said as much.
Conditions they're giving us now? Sons of whores! I say, we find a tree with a strong bough, several...
Okay. So the tyrant would hang the prisoners, but the real tyrant would promise to free them and then kill them. Wouldn't she? That's what she would do.
Ignoring the objections of her retinue, Meve pledged what the soldiers wished. They, in turn, admitted their commander had pushed forward ahead of the army's core force. He now awaited reinforcements that would let him take Dravograd. The prisoners claimed these units would march through the village of Turnifen.
To lay there in ambush. Hold them. They could not join forces.
Reynard whispered, leaning in towards the Queen.
We would gain the advantage for the decisive battle.
Meve had obtained invaluable information, while the prisoners would gain their freedom. Or so it seemed at the time.
Execute him!
The Queen listened closely to the prisoners, nodding many times. Then she simply said,
Hang them.
As they were dragged away, the prisoners shouted, protested, cursed the Queen, to exactly no avail.
Yeah, because they're
Meve simply could not risk their betraying her position as easily as they'd betrayed their commanders. That day, Meve demonstrated she would show the invaders no mercy. The Lyrians marched off, strengthened in their resolve, prepared to fight to the death.
Right. Morale's up. Morale's up, boys and girls. And otherwise I was through here, right? Yeah. Filthy milk cart.
We'd had omens, oddities that foretold this.
Mr. Review's gonna say something new after you. I'm always curious if people they say something different when I kill them.
Blackclads think us less no dogs.
Oh, there was one piece of loot right here. Does Meve know how to get there? Meve, show me the way. Ah, yes. I'm getting pretty rich, guys. Pretty rich. Now we can move faster, we can build new stuff. I actually like the forager unit. Ooh, I spent a lot of money just there. Spent a lot of money just there. Well, that's how it is. What else did I get that's new? Oh yeah, the forager. Well, I can't build anything now because I spent it. But I have a feeling I'm going to get tons of cash. This game looks fun. Reminds me a bit of my favorite game of all time, Arcana, but with the Witcher world. Give it a go. Yeah. It's only like a month away. Think about it. Like, it's at the very beginning of December. We're at almost at the beginning of November. It's really like just kind of like an extended month away. A month and a couple of days. We're going to get a balancing pass on
Meve's
Gwent in
force
like
made its
probably
way
a week
to the
or
place
two.
the prisoners had indicated, a quaint village
And then
named
another one.
Turnifen. And indeed, soon a cloud of dust appeared on the horizon. A large enemy force approached.
We await your order, Your Grace.
No, we attacked them.
Meve could not let this opportunity pass. The Nilfgaardians marched on, oblivious to the threat. As soon as they found themselves within range, she signaled her arbalists to loose their bolts, then led her cavalry in a charge.
Yeah, we're crushing these guys. We're crushing these Guardians.
G up!
G up. G's up. The Battle of Turnathan. Capture 3 Imperial caravans. Oh, I remember this one. This was not easy. This one wasn't so easy. This one gave me a hard time, I think. Because capturing involves like damage dealing abilities, so I don't think I won. So like whenever this unit is attacked, move it 1 row. Oh yeah, it's hard because you have like these AoE effects that can move them all at once, but you need to like spam them. Because they keep moving back and you have to bring them forward, but they need to be on your side for 3 turns, and they can only do that if they're here, here, and here. Because if they're ever here, there's a way that it comes back here and it's hard to get it back over because the opponent can just bring it back as well in his turn. So like it'll come back fast. So you need to set up for it. But Meve's ability is really important as well for this. You can also probably like lock them in. Like if I can get them all down here and then seal the row with the Rivian pikemen, I'm gonna try to do that. It seemed like something I could have done, but I didn't do it last time.
101, 102, 103.
So if I can go AoE attack, AoE attack. Yeah, AoE attack, AoE attack. And 3 of them. You know, 3 of them before any of them move back. I mean, I can lock one of them in and then just focus on the other one. So I have 1, 2, 3. Is it that simple? 1. Oh no, because they don't take damage here. They don't take damage here. It's only an enemy row. But I mean, these guys can also shoot it back, so.
Give me a time.
152, 154.
Ballista, your command.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh god.
I think I can just seal the last one in, right?
I'm a monster.
Both of these escape. But then I also have to win. So now I just go, if I can just do 2 attacks, which I can do with Raynar. No, I can't do 2 attacks. But I can do 2 attacks next turn. I just have to cap. No, I don't think I have to win after this. I just win. I can't do 2 attacks. Shit, that is it actually like, can I not win now because I can't actually ping it twice because these are the only things that can ping enemy units. I feel like I actually did screw this up. I think I may have screwed this up. Screwed it up, right? You can't Wagenburg your own row. It says enemy row. Well, can you? Can you Wagenburg your own row? Enemy row, it says. Can't. Oh, well, in that case it's not.
Company! Forward march!
Well, now I can't lock it in, though. Well, then I fucked it up then. I guess I still screwed that up somehow. Still actually screwed that up still. Okay, hold on. Because it's gonna go back now. It says enemy row, so the tooltip's wrong. Didn't even know, right? This fight's extra easy with that knowledge. Why I was having a hard time with it. I didn't think that was correct.
Valyria!
In that case, you can lock them all in, can't you?
101,
can do
102, 103.
I want to lock all 3 of them in. That's how I want to do this. I'm pretty sure it's just... This just makes it more...
Again and again and again.
$152, $154.
Wait, I need 3 spots for them, right? So I can only have 6 things on the row.
What? Who dares?
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Scrubbing duty again? Oh, God.
Damn it. I mean, this still works. Wait, no, I got it, right?
Left.
I was hoping to get one of the spear,
Left,
one of the pikemen,
right.
because then the pikeman just locks them in. That's how that would work. I can't lock the. Oh, wait, I can lock them in because I'll. No, this works. Even I'm gonna kill some of my own units. This still works.
Pays late.
Locked in.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
No one's going anywhere. No one's going anywhere.
How did that incantation go?
There's a time to reap, a time to sow. Listen up, Seinfeld!
Scheiße!
Mine.
Splendid!
Boom.
One last push now! Not a blackclad to remain within sight of Dravograd!
Man, that knowledge about Wagenburg is a game changer. It's a game changer.
Thus Meve led her force to victory. Historians would later term this encounter the Battle of Turnifen. Those Nilfgaardians who survived it spoke of a terror on the field. A woman warrior in gilded armor spattered with blood, her blows so powerful as to pierce the heaviest breastplate, the thickest buckler. The Lyrians now set off toward Dravograd, buoyed by the vision of their foe expecting reinforcements, friendly banners on the horizon, none of which would ever arrive.
The blackclads may outnumber us, but we're the more cunning, with the wit! That's how you kill blackclads, with swarms of bolts from the thicket and pitfalls neath their feet. Yeah. Ha! Sure, their arm. Well, only one life to live. I'll march with you. Don your colours. We'll chase them blackclads back across the Yaruga.
I like how it rewards you for talking to people like over and over again, right? It's kind of tedious, but at the same time, I like hunting for those little extra bonuses. Battle of Turnifen. Still much to do. Your Majesty, the owner of the estate have demanded a recompense for wartime damages. Claims that I failed in my duty. Everybody pressed into service. Tyrant Mead, low morale, hard mode activated. How about low morale for the entire game? How about we do that?
Remember this, Nilfgaardians.
We're gonna find a way to make this difficult, right?
The gods. They fear not your torches. They fear not your swords.
Wait a minute. This is the treasure map, right? It's by the temple. It's like the across from the temple. And as soon as I saw this, I mean, of course, you know I've done this before. It's obvious, but that is what the map shows here. Nope. 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 That one. Let's just quickly scout as well, because we can afford it definitely. Just make sure we're not missing anything before we advance, because we are advancing. We are advancing. A shrine? No, low morale always. It's Shoop.
A dark shadow suddenly cut across the sky. The queen instinctively brought her shield up convinced a Nilfgaardian catapult had lobbed a boulder their
What's
way.
up, Voodoo Ross? How you doing, man?
When the boulder landed in the road ahead, it smashed into splinters and proved an empty barrel.
This is what they cast at us. Barrels. Is this some jest?
Well, they're not known for their sense of humor, the Nilfgaardians,
answered Reynard. Meve stood in her stirrups, squinted, peered into the distance, and let out a hearty chortle. For the barrel had been loosed by neither catapult nor trebuchet, but by a rock troll consumed by fury. And what? A company of Nilfgaardian soldiers had pitched camp by the cave the troll called home.
Well, we're gonna help Shoop, obviously. We're selfish, right? So we want those sweet kegs.
Troll or non-troll?
Said the queen, drawing her sword.
None deserve to die at Nilfgaard's hands. Follow me!
People often disregard trolls. You gotta love Shoop. This is Shoop. Win the battle without letting Shoop die or be captured. Forget the rules though. What's the every 2 turns start? Oh, sorry. Every 2 turns on turn start, if the sum of both adjacent units' power is even, he helps me, and then he moves. If odd, so you just need to keep even units next to him, right? Always. And we have low morale, so all my units are damaged. I mean, this is probably fine. I mean, the only thing I don't have is pikemen, right? I like all the boosting effects though, but they're all even. This could be even and odd. I guess I wouldn't do it. God, man, I like all these cards, but where's my pikemen? I guess it'll come out from this guy. Yes.
Laren! Essayant to the Avian!
For Shoop! Shoop is not in business yet at this point. Yeah, this is a prequel.
Protect the troll!
Protect the troll. Some of both? So what if there's only one?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
I never miss.
Every turn on turn start? That's a little...
Give me a time.
Well, this is even, right? So...
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Boom. Yeah.
Keep calm, Tiberius.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me. Arbalist to your command.
Oh wait, boost by 5, isn't it? Ah, damn it, now it's not even. I mean, it was worth it. I think it was worth it, but... Damn it. He's gonna hurt himself. He doesn't have a ton of health, really. Oh, right, it won't happen yet. It won't happen yet. It happens next turn.
His son
Your Grace, the troll, it's a bit unpredictable.
Eddard Fane!
Oh, man. It's really hard right now. I mean, if Shoop is ever the lowest ally, I can save him with the Merlot, right? Oh, I can use the Fortitude tonic on him right now, right? I need to kill this thing, though. How, though? Oh, it only gives the thing, it only, okay. That makes it maybe a little bit easier. Alright, this sucks, but I have to play Reynard here, so. I think I have to play Reynard here. Oh, it does work like that.
We must trust each other.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Oh my god. So now he's the lowest ally, right? And I'm gonna have... These guys are going to be the highest allies, so this is really good, right? And these guys are all at 4.
Ha!
Okay, gotta say I like my odds.
Used to be, I hunted game. Men bring more coin.
Got any victuals? Hungry like a warfire.
Jericania! Source of the best foods.
Well, he's gonna damage himself.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
That will do.
That will do. Oh yeah, they all try to grab Shoop at the end, but they can't do it. Shoop is safe.
Humans good do. Shoop help.
Good job, Shoop. Good job.
The Lyrians smashed the Nilfgaardian force. The troll, having grown suddenly pensive, gazed and picked at the invaders' corpses.
Clad in blacks, humans. No good humans.
Just so, Sir Troll. The Nilfgaardians are a devious lot. Our land they've attacked most treacherously.
Clad in blacks, humans hard. Why no good humans? Big lot armor. You got to. Try morsel of human, you wish?
Do you know to whom you speak? This is Her Majesty, your queen.
Greeting your queen. Shoop is me.
Shoop is me.
There, Reynard. I believe I can manage this. Say, Shoop, you've quite the stockpile of kegs. Do you engage in custom, perhaps?
No. Kegs good for smash when Shoop angry gets. But costume engaging. That what mean?
Predator 3000 forcing in Polish, it's just black humans. So it's interesting because in Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, they call Nilfgaardians the black ones, but in this they refer to them only as the black clads. And I don't know how deliberate that is, but it definitely sounds better. It definitely sounds better when using it outside of context because it's very, very clear. It's very similar. It sounds normal. It's everything. They all call them the black clads now, and I think that's probably good. But in Wild Hunt, and I think probably in the books, they are known as the black ones.
It means, well, to trade one thing for another, at a profit.
One thing for other. For glitter rocks.
Yes, if you play your cards right, you might just convince someone to pay you in rocks.
Cards. Yes. Cards, kegs, trade, glitter rocks. Shoop plan god. Shoop gotta go.
Shoop smartest troll ever, right?
For human go, Shoop human give. Your queen aid give, your queen aid get.
Ah, yes, the elf and onion soup.
The troll turned on his heel and ran out of his cave.
I actually like that trinket. Can't see what it is
himself.
until you go into the war camp, though.
As she moved to leave, a hunch told Neve the world would yet hear of this troll named Shoop.
Ah, see, I'm rich again. I'm already rich again. Man, we're just killing Nilfgaardians left and right. So the elf and onion soup, yes. Oh wait, hold on. It's cool. It's just like create a bronze card, but you can see all sorts of cards that you haven't seen before, like in the game, like other cards you can craft much, much later. So it's very rando, and I like that. So I think the rando, like these two work together. Like these are all really good trinkets, though. That's the thing. They're all really good, but Valyrian Merlot is probably most important because it's usually more and it saves. Well, this is targeted. I mean, this works better with the Valyrian Merlot because you can create the highest unit, but it's not going to matter so much. Yet. It rewards you in Homecoming as well? Well, then I already opened those kegs and I didn't realize.
Never seen so many armed men in my life. And each one in black plate and...
Hard mode. Hard mode always. This is the hard mode symbol. That's how I've thought about it right here. All right, my friends, that's going to end this highlight of Thronebreaker. Thanks for watching, and we'll go into the next part right after this break. And I actually am going to take another break, my friends. I'm going to make my